G'day, mate. Welcome back to Oxygen Included with me, JD. And in the last episode, Martin finally got himself a snazzy suit. And as you can see, he obviously wants to start making it dirty. So he's off on a little bit of a dig task. And he had this little experiment up here he started on. But I think we can do better. I think we're going to dig out the whole bottom of the map. So, priorities. I've already queued everything up. It just needs a general 6. Nah, we're going to put in a 7. Yeah, good little bit of red. Same with over here. Just sort of 7 everything. And you know what? Let's get all the duplicates involved. Yeah. Once they've done this, we're also going to dig out the whole top of the map as well. So yeah, duplicates definitely have some work to do. I might even just put in a time lapse. Where are they all? There's one. There's another one over there. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to try a 6 on one side of the map. And a 7 on the other side of the map. And a sweep priority 1, because I guarantee that this has got, it's buried with sweep tasks as well. Hey, I see dupes everywhere. Alright, we're going to crank it up to full speed. We're going to go into screenshot mode. And we're just going to put in a little bit of a time lapse. Well, that took a lot longer than I thought, but pretty much the whole biome is gone. Priority 8. All of that, all of that, all of that, all of that. I did cancel the sweep task, because I noticed a lot of duplicates were just spending their whole time just sweeping. Not doing any digging and any building ladders whatsoever. So we do want to continue coming down. What's in this biome? Igneous rock. The one thing we have almost done off. Again, 7 tiles. That's 130 degrees. So I don't want to touch this biome. That's a little bit too toasty. So we want to... Yeah, it's all 8. Dig, 8. All of that, all of that, all of that. Starvation. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. Yeah, I'm trying to leave the snow and the ice behind, and leaving it to melt. As you saw from the time lapse, we're doing a good job of having the map slowly melt upon us. Okay. Maybe don't dig up the oxalite, maybe? Heat-wise. Let's come... just a little bit closer. That whole side can go as well. That's all snow and ice. That's granite. We can dig that out. Suffocating. That's probably a bad sign. Oh! You're there. There you go. Now you should be able to get out. Made a mess. You're peeing in the polluted water. Sure. Let's just let that one slide. We'll all turn around and pretend we didn't see anything. Granite, granite, granite. That can all go, that can all go. Ice biomes have become the most challenging. Actually... does that help? Don't dig the blue stuff. Yeah, it does. That'll do us. Since that biome carved out as best as I possibly can, we're going to have to do a lot of waiting for it to melt. 3, 4... 8, all of that. That as well. That as well. New printables. I'm literally just printing off whatever. I'm just avoiding duplicates still. Boom, 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 boom. That's all done. That's all done. Is that sand? No, it's ice. So yeah, that got rid of a biome. It took a lot longer than I thought it would. I did disconnect some of these ladders because the duplicates were using, like... Obviously, Oni doesn't have very good path finding and path penalty. The duplicates are running across these ladders, but if they're running across tiles, there's a 25% run speed bonus. So they're not calculating that bonus from running across tiles. So, yeah, I disconnected some of these ladders so they couldn't run across the ladders. They'd have to run across these tiles, which has sped them up a little bit. At the moment, we're just carving out the last of this biome. There's a giant sweep task that has to happen still. I need to turn you guys back on and start sucking out some of the carbon dioxide that's pulled up down here. We'll let them finish this first. The other thing is, we've got to this stage where you'll see they'll stop, they'll think. And it means we're spending a lot of time with duplicates wondering what to do next. If I slow the game down, no, you're not going to do it. They'll turn around and they'll move on to their next task instantly. Sergeant Snazzy picks up some food. Sounds like a good idea. Can I have somebody come down here and do some... Oh. Kendra's crazy elf. Walk straight on the next task. Because we're running at a slower game speed. If we run a higher game speed, we'll see duplicates will spend... Not a lot of time, just a little bit of time between tasks, just working out what to do next. Actually... all of that can go as well. 8. That can go as well. We're just going to leave everything else to melt. It'll melt eventually. Like with this, if you remember, was a giant block of ice, and we're slowly, between the steam turbines below and using this heating pipe, or this cooling pipe to cool down the turbines, and transferring the heat up here, we've been slowly melting out the middle of this block of ice. Oh, that autosave's taking longer and longer. Also missed these tiles. That's ice. No, that's snow. You can stay there. So we need to dig out the bottom of that as well. Deadly Kitten's probably not going to do it. Stop, think, jump, more digging. If we slow down the game, straight on to the next task. It's just the way Oni sort of is when you get this far in. There's too many pathing options, too many options. In some regards, too many tasks for the duplicates to do. They have too many choices, because I have like this biome to dig out, this biome scheduled to dig out, plus the whole top of the map also scheduled to dig out. So they're not short of options as to what to do next. Martin, you're really getting in there. You're probably going to get yourself killed, Martin, if you're not careful. But the ice underneath you is going to melt, and then you're going to get stuck. Because that's never happened before. Oh, we got 2 with hypothermia. That's not too bad. Actually, you're already stuck, aren't you, Martin? No? Okay. And we're going to finish it off, hopefully, with Martin and Muppet, our 2 diggers, just taking out the last couple of tiles of this biome. Done, done, done. And done. Okay, that's that biome cleared off. There's other big build and dig tasks that they'll come back to as this starts to melt out. As for this side, exact same thing. I'm going to priority bump our... Actually, I'm going to... Yeah, no, I'm going to priority bump just the ladders. Oh, I missed one set. Same story. It's awfully warm down here, so we're not going to tunnel into this. We're just going to leave the bottom of the map as the bottom of the map for the moment. But yeah, we're going to priority lay out all the ladders So hopefully the duplicates can get in there and do the construction tasks, and then everybody else can come along and finish off the other things. That's a little bit annoying, Tubes. Can you just get rid of that, please? Because, yeah, at least on this side of the map, we have somewhat oxygen. This side of the map, not so much. You probably saw the duplicates were coming down and spending most of their time breathing above this polluted water pile, ocean, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, you're flooded again. We know. Can I... get that dug out to stop that one flooding. But again, yeah, if I prioritize the ladders, hopefully the ladders get done, and then any duplicate that possibly can dig can come down here and just get the digging tasks done. So yeah, we're just gonna print off our printables. Sure, I think we got some slicksters somewhere. Not sure where, but I think we do. And we're just gonna leave the game to run for a minute. Alright, they're almost done with this task. Let's see whether we can speed things up just a little bit. This may cause a dead duplicate or two. Or a game crash. Nope, we're back. Okay. Turns out yellow priority on that much at the same time causes the game to lag slightly. Yeah, yellow alert and 30 duplicates. Definitely how to get things done quickly. It's also how to get a couple of duplicates stuck. You know what? If I dig out... Oh, too late. That'll let you out. Yep. Yeah, 30 duplicates, yellow alert. Things get done quickly. So... What's next on this? Why are you guys not pathing down here? Come get this. Come get this. That's really it. Those 2 bits of sand. And only 3 of them caught hypothermia. That's not too bad. Now, obviously, I'd like to get this water to pour across this way. The problem is this biome is just a little bit too toasty for water to exist. So if I was to dig it out, I would, yeah, I create steam. On top of that, this is the only germs you ever have to worry about. This is sportured, and zombie spores are really, really, really bad. They live in everything, they survive in everything, and they're hard to kill, and it actually doesn't tell you. With a massive temperature range, with a massive pressure range. Oh. There we go, fixed. Okay. So yeah, Sport Shoot's something we're going to play with in another episode. As for the rest of the map, we're just going to set the priorities straight across here. 7, I actually want the Great Dig North to have a decent priority on it. Okay. I've also planned out this, which is also set to priority 5 at unreachable. Only the base duplicates can get in here, so that's the only catch with this one. But it's planned out at least the duplicates can get 2 with getting it done. So yeah, that's been planned out. This has been told to get dug as well. We'll just priority 5 the whole thing because I really don't care. That one as well. I'm attempting to insulate the base finally. Just build this giant, like just square off the base. Work out exactly where the base is going to be. But this episode, now we've done a whole bunch of time lapses. It's been an hour for me. I'm hoping it's been like 5 minutes for you guys, maybe. It's time for a monument. Monument base. Do we put it there or do we put it here? How big are you? We could put it in here beside the volcano. Yeah, you know what? Let's put it in beside the volcano. Priority 9. Dig that crap. Get rid of that. Priority 9. Also dig that crap. Furniture. Monument base. It's a lot smaller than I thought. Okay, let's go head there. Next one there. Next one there. So I want me some window tiles right along here. Priority 9, all of that, plus all of that, because that's currently letting the nasty dupes in, like Elron and Kendrith. Seal the bottom of the base, quick. Same applies over here. Bye, Kendrith. No, you meant to stand on top of the tile. Oh, okay. Furniture. We're going to have the monument base, which costs 2,500 obsidian and 7,500 steel. That's cheap. Of course, duplicates. Of course. You left one ladder behind. Do I want it there? Do I want it? No. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna deconstruct priority 9. All of those. There's the printing press. Sure, we'll have some oxalite. As you can see, I've still got Heavy wire to be replaced with gold. I just don't have any gold because I'm guessing the volcano is still dormant. Yep, still dormant. 11 cycles. So that's a... We'll get gold eventually. I could just... Wow, that made a mess. Might want to build in a tile or two on one side of this. Wow, Jeeps, you guys did make a really good mess. We're just going to ignore that. Yeah, I could just have the duplicates make more gold, but honestly, I just don't want to. Maybe I will eventually, but right at the moment we're working on a monument base, right there. Right beside Mr. Copper Volcano, who's also dormant. 31 cycles, great. Get rid of those two tiles. We're going to put in a plastic ladder because they're going to need some way to get to the next level of the monument. One monument base. One monument midsection. And then, providing I've planned all this right, one monument top. Yeah, that looks like it fits. So, what did... I wasn't even paying attention. I just placed it. What did the midsection need? Midsection needs 2.5 tons of ceramic, 2.5 tons of plastic, with another 5 tons of steel. Wow. And the top is 2.5 tons of... What? Glass? 2.5 tons of diamond with another 5 tons of steel. Yeah, throw that on top. Decor plus 10. Plus 12. Considering the amount of materials that went into it, I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm expecting like a decor of plus 500. I want to dig that out. I want to dig that out. That tile can go away. Says like we're done. We are done. We have a monument which has a decor of 0. Wow. Alright. Obviously we should be on top of critter eggs because we're definitely eating all the critters. Especially those 2 critters. And that pretty much sums up our colony. Evil critter eater. Yeah. Okay. So with that, I want to press the home button because one thing we haven't really done is we haven't looked at the colony summary. Oh boy. Feel the lag. Boom, boom, boom. Wow. That's some achievements. So, reach cycle 100 at least 1 living duplicate. Well, we've done that one. Pay the bills. Use the duplicate skill point to buy an entire branch of the skill tree. Yep. No place like clone. We've done that. I don't know why some of these are grayed out. I don't have any nature reserves because there's no nature that will grow on this map. Find and tame one of every creature species. Nope. Not doing gassy moo. Reduce the temperature of a building to 6 Kelvin, which is absolute 0. We need supercoolant. without using coal, natural gas, petrol, or wood generators. Well, that's too late that we've used all those. Done that one. Haven't done transit tubes yet because we haven't bothered. Have a hospital, a recreation room, great rural bathroom, washroom, greenhouse, and a stable. So we don't have a greenhouse and we don't have a hospital or a nature reserve. We might come back to that one. Reach 1 year, have oil, have a duplicate eat, cooked meal, yep. Distribute 1,000 kilograms of oxygen using gas vents, not an issue. One toilet in the colony, a bed for every duplicate. Replace all the outhouse occupations with lavatory and sinks. Technically, because we still have our outhouses right underneath our home base, we don't have that achievement. But if we just pulled those up, we'd have it. Use automation. Painted masterpiece quality painting. As soon as we get Refiber, we're going to probably do some painting. Inspect things. Hatch an egg. Cure a sick dupe. 100 tune-ups using generators. Yeah, gas generators have been tuned up I don't know how many times. Reveal 80% of the map. We've done that. Produce 10 tons of refined metal by ranching smooth hatches. Nope. Not worth it. You actually get back, I think it's 75%. Maybe it's 95%. Smooth hatches there is some loss, whereas the refinery, there's no loss. It's just duplicate time and the heat, which you're going to turn back into power anyway. Make some bunker doors. Haven't done that. Have auto sweepers. Done that. For 10 seconds, have every duplicate in the colony complete at least one chore whilst wearing an exosuit. No! Slaves don't get exosuits. We've made lots of stuff. Yep, that's 1,000 conveyor rail. That's actually fairly impressive. So, also in here, come on. We don't have, that's our time lapse, which might have just broken the game. Worst time lapse ever. Yep. Worst time lapse ever. Go away. Go away. That's the colony report. There's meant to be a nice interactive graph that we can look at, which is meant to be in the colony summary. It's meant to be down here. And it looks like my game's bugged out. Awesome! Because it gives you pretty graphs on like how much power you've made and how much this and how much that. It's actually really, really fun to look at. Or look at how your base is doing. But yeah, thanks, Oni. Okay, so well, there's the Gravitasis building. So that's going to be a future plan with a bunch of natural gas in it. Oh, no. It's actually in one of the top biomes. That's cool. So maybe next episode, maybe the duplicates will have got enough of this done that we can actually have them. Yeah, sacrifice a dupe over there. Sacrifice a dupe over here. Do I want to do it? How long? I don't know how long this episode is because it's going to have a lot of time lapses in it. Okay, we're going to do... Where's that? That's right there. Okay, we're going to do one more thing. I want to get one more thing done this episode. Dig up, guys. Plastic ladder. We're going to say hello to space. Okay, then I want to come across. I don't even think I'm gonna... Do we bother with an Atmos suit? Oh wow, that's all got space exposure. Okay, I'm gonna put in an airlock door right there. And do we have that heavy wire? How far have you made it? Not far enough because we're out of gold. Alright, fine. Game, you convinced me. You're storing copper. You were set to gold. Fire it up. Because this is all gold amalgam. Whereas that's real gold. Okay. Yeah, because I want to have power all the way up here. Yeah, not enough materials by a long shot. So we're going to fire up the metal refinery. We're going to start converting our gold amalgam to gold. Metal ore, gold amalgam, 300 tons. So it's not as if we're short. In fact, you know what? Yeah, let's run both of you. Hopefully whatever duplicate is just going to bounce between the two of them, running them both at the same time. Hopefully. Because I want shipping, I want a robo miner right about here. Now robo miners are extremely inefficient. They're really bad at mining up stuff, but they do work all the time automatically, and that is their one saving grace. So if I put my power transformer here, that's lead. I want gold. I want conductive wire out of lead, which we're gonna jump over that, and then run it up to here. We're gonna want to put in some bunker tiles. Yeah, let's use bunker tiles rather than a bunker door. What's the best way to do this? The best way to do this is like that, because I also want an auto sweeper up here, and I want a conveyor loader. Power, conductive wire. You're out of steel. You're out of steel. What are you made out of? Robo miner out of lead. Bad idea. Robo miner out of steel. Okay. Once that's done, Muppet, you're out here without Atmos suit on. Good trick. New printables. We'll take the rust. Now I am going to want... Is that furniture? No. Utilities. Drywall. Out of Mafic rock. Already like 7? Because this is going to be my cooling solution. I'm just going to have gases occasionally vent out. Occasionally vent out. Oops. Onto these things, and we should be good. Yeah, if we get that done. Oh, and then shipping wise, I want a conveyor rail. Copper ore is more than good enough. And the longest conveyor rail ever. Because we've had this sitting here forever. And I never hooked it up. Alright. Duplicates, please get all that built. Oh, you guys can't reach the bunker tiles. Good job, JD. Good job. That should get them up there. Okay. And then we need our power cable, which is well and truly short. How are you guys running? You're pretty much running non-stop. And we're doing nothing to heat up the oil because it's just... Gold is pathetic. Gold is going to heat the oil by 15 degrees. It's not even worth talking about. Oh, you're running as well. Disable building. What's you? You're running, making iron ore. Disable building. These are on the end of the line, so they need to be fed as fast as possible. And my zigzag for oil did nothing really, apart from make all down here just a little bit warmer. We're up to 20 tons of ceramic. We're just going to turn these off for a little bit. Okay. Problem is that I've got all these other build orders for gold as well. Scolding, Super Tux. What's so hot up here, dude? Everything. Everything. Wait, how much atmosphere is down here? Not a lot. You know what? We're gonna actually... not only use lead for this, run that to there and put in a hydro sensor. Hydro sensor does not need to be made out of steel. Automation. Hydro sensor out of lead. Because I actually think I'm going to just leave the door open. But I'd like to do it remotely rather than rely on a duplicate coming up here and manually flicking a switch every time. Okay, gold production. Errands, deadly kittens, nobody. Output pipe full. Okay, you're still trying to output the last lot of oil. Yeah, we need that gold. How much is it per piece of wire? 100. So every run of the machine is going to get us one more wire. Okay, yeah, we're just going to leave the door open and we're just going to vent atmosphere out here. Because that'll keep everything relatively cool at 116 degrees. Relatively cool, like I said. We want you to ship out filtration material. Regolith. That's what you're going to be shipping out of it up here. I just need power, which is miles away. Alright, I'm going to put in another cut whilst we wait for the duplicates to work out their power issues. Because, yeah, it's not a lot else I can do. We're stuck waiting for them. And we're back! And we've finally got power up and running. So I I cheated. I replaced a whole section of this with lead. Actually, which now I can't see. Crap. I'll fix it up afterwards. Yeah, there's a whole middle section that's all lead. But yeah, our auto miner, well, our robo miner's finally running. I'm just leaving the door open to let the atmosphere vent, which should keep this stuff cool enough, I hope. Otherwise, we're going to have to put in a cooling loop. And we're going to ship out all that regolith, which is nice and balmy and warm, which is definitely going to help our duplicates. And we're going to ship it into these guys, which finally means, like, in episode, I don't know, 10 or something, when we set this guy up, I thought I'd get to space. Well, I thought I'd get to regolith, a renewable source of regolith a lot quicker than this. Turns out I didn't. Oh, we finally got the surface breach. Yay! Duplicates have managed to breach the surface of a rocky prison. Should be careful if the region is extremely inhospitable and easily lose resources to the vacuum of space. Yes, we could. At the moment, we're venting oxygen to the vacuum of space. So, back down here. Analyze. Right now. It's dormant. Of course it's dormant. All that work. Finally open up and it's dormant. Alright, JD with your science level of what? 23. It can still go higher, actually. Yeah, there might be a couple of sweep the map commands running. Caretaker? No, JD was doing it. New printables, aluminium or gold? We're going to take the aluminium. And I've left... Actually, we might turn you off. Yeah, I've left this one running. And I'm going to re-enable all the other ones because we've chewed through half our steel stockpile. Just with the monument. But steel-wise, we have 800 kilograms of lime. So, you know, we could make a fair bit more. Come on, JD. Oh, it's full of carbon dioxide. Well, if it was active, we'd be fine. Active if above 0. We'll just start pumping all the gas out. I don't need a vacuum in here, but I sort of need the carbon dioxide out. So we're going to start getting rid of all the hydrogen and everything else. And then analyze this. Then the kittens takes over. Whilst we wait for that, where did I change this power wire to? Gold, 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 lead. That one. Power. Heavy wire out of... I don't care. Lead, 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 gold. Lead, gold. Lead, there. We're gonna have to find out why we have toasty dupes. Kazareth. Oh, in here. Has it got that hot in here finally? Well, our light bulb broke. Yeah, cooling this is difficult. There's no real good way to cool in here. It's just because we're running the machine non-stop. We'll just set the priority back down a little bit lower so the room has a bit of a time to cool off between runs. Because of how flat out busy the oil line is. The liquid lines are. There's not a lot of options to cool this. Potentially I could get rid of my zigzags, which is probably not a bad idea, and running a cooling loop through the top and out the bottom. Or the other option is always a gas. So I could take a gas, super cool it up here, because up here is reasonably cool, and then bring it down here. That's another idea. Something I might just do off camera, because I really want this analyzed, and then we're going to call this an episode. But it now means we have access to space. I think next episode we need to build a rocket. I think that's pretty much what we're down to. We need a rocket. Come on, JD. Don't breathe. Just hold your breath a little bit longer. Oh, caretaker's taking over. What's your science? Skills. 9. Just 9. You gave up as well. Unreachable food. Yeah, you'll be fine. Hey, we're done. Okay, so it's dormant. It's been analyzed, please. Okay, we're gonna set that to auto. Next activity, 37 cycles. Oh. Alright, well, we have a blueprint. We can and we will. I think this one's the infectious polluted oxygen. No. There's another infectious polluted oxygen somewhere. I was really excited to find it. That one. Yeah, that one. So, once we get this one up and running, or once we dig this out, probably more likely, we're just going to copy the blueprint, pop it there. And basically what it does is it brings in regolith, and as this spews out polluted oxygen, we're just going to clean the oxygen repeatedly through every single one of these deodorizers. And, crap, I missed a second auto sweeper. Lead, no. Copper will do. Yeah, so we clean out the polluted oxygen through all these deodorizers, which then turns our filtration medium, being not sand anymore, it's going to now be regolith, because this is going to be a closed system. We're not going to let duplicates in here at all. So this is going to convert our regolith into clay. Once we've got clay, we can then ship the clay out. At the moment, I'm just dumping it into our grand storage plate, which is up to... what's that? 7,000... almost 8,000 tons of material. Yeah, so we're just going to dump all our clay in here. I could, and I probably will, set up... oh, actually, we've already got a conveyor chute right here. Conveyor bridge, right over the top, right over the top. Get rid of that chute. So yeah, we're going to ship it straight on this line, which means... technically this line doesn't need to exist anymore. Yeah. So we're just going to ship the clay down there directly. It's going to take 30 odd cycles for this to become active, but once it's active, yeah, we're just going to automate the process and turn all our regolith straight to clay, get a byproduct of oxygen, and ship it down here to make more ceramic. A lot more ceramic. More ceramic, because ceramic's one of those things we're going to need in the space biome a fair bit of. Anyway, that's where we're going to end this episode. Unfortunately, this is idle. We dug out the bottom of the map, and as you can see, stuff has started melting. In fact... all inputs blocked. How the hell did we get petroleum there? Okay. We have both these are flooded most of the time. This poor pump is not pumping. Why are you not pumping? Because I filled up every single one of these tanks. Yeah, just... That's a solution for the moment. So I need to make a oil tank, a brine tank, a saltwater tank, a petroleum tank, a few tanks. At the same time, we're also digging through all these biomes slowly over time. Anyway, I'm going to leave the episode there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next episode where we can definitely start playing with rockets. I think rockets are deserved. Maybe we'll send a sacrifice off into space and leave them there. We'll see. But yeah, me and the Monument say thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.